preserving the past while making room for future growth. It's an ongoing challenge for communities throughout the state.
Sure is. That includes protecting Ohio farms still contributing to the state's top industry more than a century after their start. News 5's Nick Foley shows us what's being done to preserve that history.
Agriculture in the state of Ohio is a $120 billion industry when you include total investment, and it employs 1 out of 8 residents. Many of these farms have been around for years, and the state is trying to make sure it stays that way.
And this is my grandfather's draft horses, Bob and Ruff.
More than 100 years of history lives on at Howder Farm. Janet began her attachment when she was barely able to walk. Her grandparents took over the farm in 1915 from the family that built it in 1841. Wooden floors that slope towards the center and a stove that could anchor a ship are among the original fixtures that connect the past to the present.
It's definitely been a part of me my whole life. As a little girl, I came up here.
A 170-year-old barn that used to house cows for dairy production now holds the farm's hay. Janet's newer barns are home to roosters, horses, and alpacas. The Howder Farm is one of 15 centennial farms in Geauga County and 1,400 throughout Ohio. The state's Department of Agriculture works with farms like Janet's to make sure they are protected and preserved, many within just miles of new development.
That's what's unique about Ohio is agriculture and development really are close all over the state. So it's so critical that we find ways to allow it to work.
In addition to the centennial distinction from the state, Janet applied to the Western Reserve Land Conservancy, which now guarantees this farmland will remain undeveloped, even if it's eventually sold by her children or grandchildren.
I did real estate for 10 years, and it killed me to see farms broken up. So we have to save these things. It's very important.
And Janet, who is 82, says as long as she is able to, she will continue to operate her farm the way she always has. And each of Ohio's 88 counties now has at least 2 centennial farms, including Cuyahoga County, which has 2 as well. Nick Foley, News 5.